live. Welcome everybody to the 68th edition of Longtime First Time Movie Reviews. I am JPO, Jordan Pearson, joined by a lovely panel to talk about some new movies we just saw. Well, new to us anyway, because there are not new releases here. Maybe first time in a long time, or first time ever. We'll find out. Hey, Tato's here. How you doing, Tato?
I'm doing fantastic.
Hey, Steve's here. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great.
Hey, Richie's here. How you doing, Richie?
I'm all right. Hopefully, it's not much of a delay. We'll see what happens. This will be fun.
Steve, what'd you see this week?
I saw I'm Still Here. It won the Best International Feature last year at the Oscars, and it also scored a.
We had a whole discussion.
We literally went over this. Not new releases? No, 2023 for the fourth time. 2023.
I didn't hear.
You didn't get about 2023. Well, I did.
All right. No, I got to back up. Relax. I got it. I got the backup. So from 2023, I saw Robot Dreams.
You really are testing the limits here. All right, fine.
Robot Dreams is one of those movies that I wanted to catch up because they were we were doing a animation draft, and one of the movies that I was missing was Robot Dreams. I looked at it, it's like, oh, it's about a dog befriending a robot. So okay, so it's a little bit more than that. It's kind of a little heavy for an animation movie, and it's basically about this dog who is like literally doesn't have any friends. He's very lonely, so he decides to buy a robot and build him himself. It's fantastic. I think it shows it feels like it's a very realistic take on how people can be very lonely at times, and I think the animation is fantastic. I mean, it's a refresher to see a movie like this, a 2D animated movie, when almost every animated movie these type of days are always 3D or CGI or whatever. And this also has probably the best use of Earth, Wind, and Fire September that I've ever seen in a movie. It's mostly a movie. So, if you ever get a chance, I believe I saw this on Hulu. It's a great, I think it's a great underseen movie on Hulu, and it definitely, if you ever have not seen it, you should definitely check it out. That's my review for Robot Dreams.
You review it like you do on Letterboxd, 1 to 5.
I give it 4.5.
Alrighty, thanks for reviewing a 2024 wide release. Richie, got any movies that are maybe older than this? I'm sorry, no. Have you seen this movie? All right, he's not even moving. Oh, wait, he is talking.
Hang on, I'm gonna.
I've not seen this. Tato, have you seen this movie?
I have not.
Richie, are you here? All right, we're gonna go to. I saw Raising Arizona for the first time, but I believe just Joe Cohen, if I'm not mistaken here. And I think he's the one that's gone on to actually do the better of the two. But no, so this is a Nicolas Cage, Holly Hunter tale. He's in and out of jail here. He finally, woos Hunter. And maybe he's trying to be better, but it's hard. He's trying to go to his old ways here. But there's a lot of fun chemistry. Not necessarily chemistry. It's really just a fun tale here. It's really well written. Well shot, too. I love some of the directing choices, which, funny enough, I'll talk about that later on in a way I actually didn't love. But in this, there's actually some really fun direction moments here, which is great for somebody that's literally on his second film ever here. Cage is an absolute delight to watch in this as well. It's a really interesting character that I think Cage does extremely well. Great side cast as well. John Goodman, younger John Goodman, another Coen favorite here. You can see why. Well, we all kind of know. Randall Tex Cobb was fun. He was kind of one of those 80s, 90s cats that you go back and get to see more stuff of. And yeah, just a really fun ride that I quite enjoyed. That I was happy with. Long, fun sequence. Towards the middle half there, that was asked about A and I sat recently here. So solid 4 stars. Fun movie here. Tato, ever seen Raising Arizona?
Diapers.
Great.
No.
So have you seen the movie? Steve.
Yes, I have seen this movie. It's I recently always gave this movie like 4 to 4.5 stars. By the way, the reason that Joel Coen directed only that movie is because he and his brother can't take credit to do Double up until when they did A Serious Man. That's when they were branded as the Coen brothers, but they did both direct it. Just FYI.
Nope. Can't count. Nope. If I ask you on A set, doesn't matter. Only Joe.
Anyways, this is actually a very.
Anyways, we like Malcolm.
Anywho, can I do the anywho though?
No.
What I mean is, this is probably one of the funniest '80s movies of all time. It's classic. It has great cinematography from Barry Levinson, who would go on himself to be a director. He would go on to, Levinson, Barry Sonnenfeld, who would go on to be a director to direct such movies as Men in Black and The Wild Wild West. Wicka Wicka Wow Wow. Great performances from Nicolas Cage. He's quintessential Cage performance here, and Holly Hunter is fantastic as a woman who is just desperate to become a mom. Also, William Forsythe, John Goodman, great. Tex Cobb's great. Even the guy who sells the furniture, the guy who plays Nathan Arizona, is pretty fantastic. It's a really good ensemble. Even an early performance from Frances McDormand is in there.
Again, give it a rating.
4.5.
All right, Tato, what'd you see this week?
I saw a movie that I know you all have seen because, speaking of seeing, there's someone you cannot see in it. I saw Blockers. This movie is really fun. It's a good comedy of kind of more for a bygone era. People say we don't get comedies like this anymore. I think this is one of those comedies that we have gotten in the more recent times. Cena is just effortlessly hilarious, it seems. I don't know why that guy is as fucking funny as he is. He has no business being just funny. I love Ike Barinholtz. I'm a big anytime he's around, I'm usually laughing at his shtick. And again, Leslie Mann is also fantastic. As the kids go, Catherine Newton is pretty good, but I think her two friends are actually the real stars of those three. But the comedy is really, really fucking funny. Written by Seth and Evan, so obviously it's gonna be hilarious. And also John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg, the Cobra Kai guys are in on this as well. So lots of funny pens behind this one. Like I said, the jokes hit. These bits are like just the chemistry between all of the characters works. And there is actually this movie is so good-willed about it too. It's never punching down. It's like there's a lot of scenes in which punching down would be the more traditional way to go about it. But they just fucking have fun with it. It's a little smarter than I think the movie would suggest in a way, as far as just like a teen sex comedy type situation. Fun characters, great performances all around. I have it 4 stars.
Nice. Seth and Evan only produced and not wrote it. I was about to say Adam.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at the wrong shit. Yeah.
Steve, thoughts on this movie?
I definitely agree with Tato here. This was a movie I caught up a couple years back because we were doing a Cena marathon for some reason. I forgot for which reason. I think it was like Rankum or something. And then this is hilarious. John Cena. This is a perfect comedy vehicle for John Cena. This is probably his best comedic performance bar none. I mean, Ike Barinholtz and Leslie Mann are great, but he really steals the show. Especially my favorite part when he sneaks into the house and he has to go, maneuver himself through very sticky, stirred, and naked situations. So yes, I'd give this 4 stars as well.
Oh no! How am I going to be the lowest rated guy on a John Cena movie? God damn it! I do like this movie. I've seen it a couple times. I think it's a pretty easy rewatch. I just never find myself uproariously laughing. I like it. I smile throughout. I think Cena is great as a caring dad. Old Cats is here to play. I only give it a 3 though. I like it. I do like it. I just don't love it. So maybe I'll maybe one 4th time. Richie has tried twice. I don't know if he'll be back. I keep seeing him and then he leaves again. So we'll go back to Steve.
My next movie is called Lady Wrestler. You'll like this, Jordan. It's Lady Wrestlers, the amazing untold story of African American women in the ring. This is a documentary of that chronicles some of the pioneer women in wrestling. So you have Mildred Burke, Mae Young, the Fabulous Moolah, but you also have women like Babs Wingo, Ethel Johnson, Marva Scott, Ramona Isbell, and dozens of other women. They were actually wrestling alongside with Mildred Burke because Mildred Burke and Billy Wolf were running a camp for lady wrestlers, and most of these women were actually working with Mildred Burke. Now, if you've seen Queen of the Ring, a lot of those names will be familiar because a lot of those names are featured in the movie Queen of the Ring. Even one of them is played by Naomi from WWE. So now the only problem with this is this movie tends to focus more overall on women's wrestlers instead of just the African American women wrestlers. I would have wanted more information on the African American women wrestlers rather than an overall documentary about wrestling in the 50s and 60s. I feel like I don't feel there was not enough information on the particular subject of this movie, and it felt like more like a sequel to Lipstick and Dynamite. So I'm going to give this movie 3.5 stars.
No, I've not seen this one. Kind of vaguely familiar with it, but yeah, not one I've checked out yet. Shocker of the night if Tato has seen this and I haven't. Tato.
No.
Sufi? Dane Cook? Oh, okay.
No, that's this. This is a shocker.
V1? Oh, okay. I was going to say that's really crass when we're talking about women trying to do better, but I get it because I said shocker. Okay. Now I'm there. All right, let's see if he's here. Richie Nemo Goodacre? Hello? Have you seen any movies lately?
I think I'm frozen.
No, you gotta blow on him.
We will pivot for now. Hey, check out this cast, guys. All right, I'm gonna read you a cast: Julian Dennison, Minnie Driver, Reese Darby, and Malcolm Lay. I had to check out Uproar. I know Malcolm said he's in it somewhere. I couldn't find him, but I did check it out here, and actually, I did quite like this movie here. Let me see here. A 17-year-old student is forced to get off the fence. He has actively set on all his life to stand up for himself when his, I don't want to say the wrong word, but Wanu family and his future in this heartwarming story of identity. So slightly based on some true events here of protests and, standing up for what's right. And like kind of the premise says, getting off the fence here. I think Dennison, this might be, obviously it's a more serious performance than I think you maybe have seen him in before here, but I think he is perfectly casted as both at first is very kind of just crippling shy kid who is only in the school because his bigger brother was like a former sports star, and then kind of slowly getting into whether it's dramatic arts with Reese Darby, who's also wonderful too, and a very kind of in his realm role for Reese Darby, at the same time also getting a couple nicer quieter moments as well here, but there's funny moments as well. Really funny scene in the library. It's a good coming of age, finding yourself. There's again a couple of really dramatic moments at the end that would kind of like make or break the movie that I think Dennison actually really quite delivers on here. So yeah, another kind of cool view of that particular part of the world, especially at that time. So I actually quite dug it. I gave it 4 stars. Tato?
Yeah, no, I've only seen Deadpool 2, but I like the kid quite a bit, so I might give this, and I think Humphrey the Wilder People's the other prominent one with him in it.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he's in one of the Godzillas and Kongs or something like that. Steve?
Did not see it.
All right, back to Tato.
Alrighty, my long time in this situation. I don't remember if it was like being discussed recently or if I'm just hyped up for. There's a movie coming out called Mortal Kombat 2, but in 1997 they made another sequel to another Mortal Kombat movie. It's called Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Yeah, this movie is bad. The script is bad, the props and makeup and sets are bad, the acting is bad, the recasting is bad, the cinematography is bad, the special effects are bad, the Mortal Kombat lore is bad, and somehow in spite of all of this movie is a fucking blast. I have so much fun watching this. Like, the words "so bad it's good" are thrown around in this community a lot. And this movie is the definition of that, because like I said, it's all overacted. The script, like the dialogue, the script, but it is so deliciously cheesy, and with the actors hamming it up, it's a perfect sandwich. I can't like, it's so bad. Let's see, what I will say on a genuine note is that the soundtrack is actually a banger. Fucking no tongue in cheek on that one. Like there's actually one saving element of this movie that is good. I'll give it that. Robin Shao is fine as Liu Kang again. Katana doesn't get anything to do again. She is nothing. Sandra Hess's Sonya is rough. Definitely miss Bridget Wilson. Not quite as much as you miss Christopher Lambert's Graydon in all this. James Remar, fine actor, but just not nailing this role in any way, shape, or form here. Jax is an absolute delight. He is the same avatar of us that Kano is in the 2021 movies. Just, what the fuck is this shit? Who the hell is Johnny? The fuck is going on here? So that part is quite fun. But yeah, random mud wrestling scene. I guess we need that in the Mortal Kombat movie. Fucking Sub-Zero's brother is randomly David Schwimmer for some reason, except not actually David Schwimmer. Yeah, but this movie, like I said, genuinely just on paper, this movie kind of blows. But I have a little bit of nostalgia for it. It is funny as fuck. Like, you're laughing the whole time, so it is an accidental comedy. So I am going to give this the exact opposite of the 2.5 stars that Poor Things gets. It's the same. It's the other 2.5 stars. Poor Things is visually fantastic, well directed, fantastically acted, and I fucking hate it the whole time. This is the opposite of that.
Yeah, you just confused Steve and I. But I know you know to where I get it. Steve, thoughts on Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Stinky, very stinky movie. Do not like this movie at all. I seen the one thing I like is the mother, you're alive. Too bad, you must die.
Suckers.
There's a couple of funny lines in there that I've seen, and I haven't seen this movie in a long time. But from what I remembered it on my second revisit, it was like, ooh, CGI. Ooh, it's
CGI.
like
The CGI is even worse than you remember somehow. I don't know how it was worse.
It's like it's like watching a bad wrestling match, and then just it's just people are just botching it, but they're botching it in the most awesome ways. Like they're accidentally doing cool things, but it's terrible. So yeah, I'm gonna give this 1.5 stars.
I wonder how many cool moves were invented off of botches. We'll talk about that later.
A lot.
I'm gonna be the bear that's right in the middle. 2 stars, because yeah, this movie it's not great, but at the same time, group watch like this movie's. I'll watch it tonight, like. So, yeah, there's I don't know, there's moments about it somehow. Maybe just seeing some of the characters here, and I know just again having a little bit of nostalgia glasses watching it since it came out on VHS back in the day. Um, but yeah, and then I just looked too of all our letterbox circle. Nobody is higher than 2 stars. That's me, Henry, Mike, and someone named Roser. And
Champion.
circle. Steve, what you got? Your final movie of the night?
My final movie tonight is probably one of my favorite movie experiences that I had recently, and that was to watch the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban with a live orchestra playing the score. This was at the Broward Center. This happened a couple weeks back, and I went out with my significant other. And this was like I've been a fan of this movies. I had this movie on DVD, VHS, Blu-ray, and it's still It's still the best Harry Potter movie of all time overall. And like a lot of the cool sequences. I mean, they're like really great special effects compared to the garbage we're getting in special effects. Besides, like Avatar movies. But it's super funny. I think the third movie is where it really launches everything for good in the franchise. Because I seen the first two movies. You got the first one just to give foundation, and the second one was a little, just a little filler until we got to this one. So I think this really launched the Harry Potter franchise into towards letting us know that these films can be good. Alfonso Cuarón does something unique. I think the cinematographer, with the help of he has a lot to say with the cinematographer, and I think it shows definitely a lot because a lot of these visuals are very memorable, and anybody can like pick a shot from Prisoner of Azkaban as they say. Oh, that's Alfonso Cuarón. But yeah, this is still a great movie. I loved it on the rewatch. I especially loved it on the rewatch with the live orchestra, playing the whole score, and they even played the score through the end credits. And we literally one of the few. I usually don't stick around for credits, but just to listen to the credits and to listen to this, the orchestra play the score, John Williams' great score. It was fantastic. 4.5 stars.
All right. I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, I don't give out 5 stars that often, but I agree. Oh no, because fuck you, it's 5 stars. I mean, jeez. No, I think this is a great movie. I think it's a very complete movie here, from performances to the looks to everything going on with the characters. Yeah, this is probably my favorite of the bunch, and yeah, I think it's actually it's a pretty darn good movie. Tato.
Yeah, I'll echo all of your sentiments. I think Chris Columbus dealing with those first two definitely dealt with them with kid gloves, and they were kids. They're 11 and 12 at the time. So going into Alfonso Cuarón, them getting into be 13 teenagers, having more agency and stuff like that. You're right. This is where it really starts to take off. I think it's my favorite book. I think it's probably my favorite movie as well. I haven't rewatched these in a long time, so I will have to get to that at some point here. But 4.5.
Oh, you good. You cheap assholes. All right, final movie of the week for me. One I'm a little bit more mixed on than I wish I had been. Natural Born Killers, Oliver Stone from whatever 90 something 94. Shut up. There's things I like about this movie, but there's things I also didn't like. I don't know. Maybe I'm just no longer in it. Just very morose. Just like it's a pretty hard watch at some points. And also too, I think the relationship is very underdeveloped to a degree. They have a little bit of a flashback at one point in Dangerfield, but there's not really much more than that. And it also kind of felt repeated itself a little bit throughout it as well. Really good performances too from the main two. Julia Lewis was kind of killing it in the mid '90s. Woody Harrelson always been great for a long while. Another good example of that. Some really fun side characters as well. The last kind of half of the film with RDJ and Tommy Lee Jones, I thought really kind of stole the show for me. Jones, great as a warden. RDJ is great Australian journalist, I think he is. I liked, but also didn't necessarily love all the little fun, little experimental things that they kind of did with some of the direction here. It felt a little, to me, it felt a little amateurish, and also took me out of it at points here. It's trying to be stylized, but for me, it didn't always totally work here. So yeah, well, I do like it. I just didn't love it, and it's not gonna be what I'm gonna go back to a hell of a lot. It's three stars for me personally. Tato, thoughts on Natural Born Killers?
Yeah, I loved the shit out of this movie as a kid. It was my first kind of baby's first Oliver Stone movie. So when you don't have a fuckload of those and other, higher end films to go on, and you're just like coming out of, Disney movies and shit like that, starting to explore filmhood. I definitely probably had this in like my top 5, top 10 in high school. If you ask me, I'm a little bit more of a pretentious film, like, oh man, this shit is mind blowing and the things he does. But you're right. Now looking at it, it is a little more amateurish. All the experimentalness of it. I still dig the movie quite a bit. Woody is fantastic. I like Juliette Lewis in it a ton. Dangerfield is as fun as that character can be. I guess. But yeah, fun flick, cool idea. But yeah, you're right. I am beyond the whole morose adult, like this is an adult movie kind of thing of it all. But I still think I'm probably sitting at like a 4 stars on it.
Hey, Dangerfield did want to talk with the IC, so there is that. It's true fact. He's watching the Tatanka match, Steve. Thoughts on Natural Born Killers?
Yeah, I've never been a big Oliver Stone fan. Just like a lot of his material just didn't really hit for me. Like even I say probably his best movie is still Platoon. I think that's probably his best movie, and it's probably going to be the best movie he's ever done. And after that, I think he just kind of like, for me at least, go. Just I felt like it's kind of like, okay, it was okay. JFK was okay. It was pretty good, and then Natural Born Killer, and the writing is very, it's very infantile. I mean, it's written by Quentin Tarantino, but it's like very coarse.
It feels like a first script almost.
Yeah, well, I mean, let me see. Oh, it's a story, I guess. So I guess he didn't write it. I guess. I mean, they were like back. I remember back when they were doing it in like '95. They were pitching like, "Oh, written by Quentin Tarantino." When actually it was written by apparently Oliver Stone, Richard Witowski, and David Velaz. It's just based on a story. The performances here, the lead performances, Woody Harrelson and Julia Lewis, I think really kill it. They're the 1990s Bonnie and Clyde, and I mean, there's a couple of interesting choices in which how Oliver Stone choose to shoot certain sequences. I liked how they did like the old fashioned Rodney. I like the Rodney Dangerfield segment. I thought it was the old fashioned 50s black and white. Husband being the antithesis of a 50s sitcom. And then you just have these two coming in, you have Woody basically beating the shit out of Rodney Dangerfield and killing his ass. It's for me, it's 3.5 stars.
Hey, Richie's here. Okay.
Hey,
Really quick thoughts on Natural Born Killers. Go.
I haven't seen it. There you go.
Really quick thoughts on Uproar. Go.
It's a good movie. I think it gets a bit too over the top and sappy at times. I didn't see Malcolm in it.
I didn't either. Give it a rating though, 1 to 5, like Letterboxd.
3.5. I think it's a bit too long.
Damn, I'm the higher one on that. Raising Arizona. Go.
Haven't seen it.
All right, Blockers. Go.
Really good. Really fun movie. I'd probably give it 4 as well. John Cena's great comedy.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Go.
Oh, Jesus. Probably I'd give it 2. It's not a very good movie, but it's a fun guilty pleasure watch.
Robot Dreams. Go.
Haven't seen it.
Lady Wrestler. Go.
Haven't seen it.
Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban. Go.
Best Harry Potter film that's been.
Number?
Stars.
Yeah. 4.
Jesus, you don't like Harry Potter that much then. All right. Richie, review a movie. Go.
Okay, I saw Revenge of the Nerds for the first time in a long time. So saw that. It's it's really fun. Obviously, if you look at it through a 2026 lens, some of the humor doesn't hold up, but it's still quite entertaining. We did it as a tribute to Robert Carradine, and yeah, I think a lot of the humor still works. So I'd give it 3.5.
You don't necessarily have to rush on these ones if you want. I've never seen this, Tato.
Yeah, definitely doesn't hold up or age well in any way, shape, or form. But I think the heart of the movie is kind of pure to a degree, and a lot of the jokes are pretty fucking hilarious. So I'll probably go 3 stars here.
Steve?
Yeah, I mean, Tato basically kind of stole my review. Basically, I mean, a lot of it doesn't hold. I mean, it's funny for an '80s comedy, but it's just one of the weaker '80s comedies that there's been in that particular era. I think, in my opinion, Porky's did it a lot better than what Revenge of the Nerds was trying to do. So I will also de-echo the rating as 3 as well.
There's 4 of these movies, by the way.
My favorite Letterboxd review is cut to 33 years later when all these nerds have to step down from their CEO positions due to the allegations of their sex crimes. that's Revenge of the Nerds 4. I apologize. I was a kid. Richie, what else this week?
I also, because we did a lot of tribute episodes, I watched for the first time Tender Mercies, which is Robert Duvall's Oscar-winning movie performance. Which
Richie hosts the RIP show, everybody.
I do. It was very. It wasn't intended to be that way, but my God. It's fun. It's all right movie. There's not a lot. There's not a lot happening. It's just basically a guy who used to be a country music star back in the day, who's kind of made some mistakes and kind of wanting a bit more of a quiet life, but people in the town start to recognize him, but he feels like, and they wanted to kind of get back at and kind of sing, but he feels like he's lost his talent. It feels a lot like Crazy Heart with Jeff Bridges. And then there's it's a really good performance, but I think like the performance is like better than the overall movie, if that makes sense. It's a decent movie, but I don't know if I'd potentially watch it again, but I did enjoy it. But yeah, it is sort of it is quite slow in parts. So yeah, but it's good. I would also give it probably 3.5.
I've never seen this. I don't think I've even heard this one until you guys were bringing it up recently. Tato?
Nope.
Steve?
Nope.
Hey, Richie, what else did you watch this week?
The other one, other random one was because I looked on. We've got a streaming site called Stan, which is basically, and then I was seeing what they added recently, and I was always curious about this movie because it was Jack Nicholson's last movie, which is How Do You Know, which is Reese Witherspoon.
Wait, what is it called?
But is it How Do You Know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just I always found it fascinating that this was his last film. It's Reese Witherspoon, Paul Rudd, and it's he's good at it. The movie is fine. That's all I can say. But I don't really know how to expand on the movie. It's a fine standard Reese Witherspoon sort of rom-com. You're not gonna I wouldn't rush it, wouldn't kind of go out of your way to see it. But hey, if you want to kind of see Jack Nicholson's sort of last performance, at least I would say to date, but I feel like if he was going to come back, he would have come back by now. But yeah, and it's fine. I think the Reese Witherspoon's got the charisma about it, so as much as I'm not a rom-com guy, I always sort of give her ones a shot. So it's fine. I'd give it 3.
Hold on. Let me see if I can try to review it a little more, like, intellectually. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it. Really is kind of one of those movies. There's not really a hell of a lot more to say. I think kind of like what you said with the last movie, with Tender Mercies. I feel like the performances are definitely better than the movie itself here because you have such an A-list, really game cast here. I mean, Jesus, look at this beautiful looking peak Paul Rudd, Owen Wilson, Reese Witherspoon. God, you're so gorgeous. You have Nicholson, who's still, very much on top of his game as well. It's only, a few years after, like Departed. So yeah, it's James L. Brooks, who I think in himself has kind of a mixed filmography. I mean, this is a reteam of As Good as It Gets between him and Nicholson. And then there's like Spanglish, which is like not as good as it gets, but still decent. And there's like last year's Ella McKay that nobody saw, like, which is kind of similar to this movie. So yeah, it is one of those, like, I haven't thought about it much since but evidently I do have it at 3 stars. So I did like it enough as well. Tato?
I have not seen it.
Steve?
Did you know the last 5 movies of Jack Nicholson was Anger Management, Something's Gotta Give, The Departed, The Bucket List, and this movie? I have not seen it.
I did know that because I'm looking at it right now.
You're a bad Nicholson fan, Steve. How dare you? Yeah. Well, hey, guys, I think that was long time first time this week. We'll go around with some plugs and parting words. Steve, what you got?
Don't got much going on in the Mesa Media world now. It's just taking a little bit of break. I'm getting ready to go on spring break very soon. But you can check out all the stuff.
Steve's going to be showing his titties all over the place.
Man.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. Patreon. Check out my Patreon. I got some spicy stuff going on over there, if you know what I mean. A-OK. A-OK.
What?
Running joke. Nothing. I was trying to do a blocker joke, but never mind. You can check out some of my stuff on SMS85. I'm active there. Mesa Media on YouTube, Facebook, X. Like I said, I'm a little inactive, but I think once I start coming back from spring break, I should be a little more on the front in terms of doing a lot more videos. I'm hoping to do, my idea is to do Jason Statham meets Nonpoint, and we have basically Jason Statham music video set to Bullet with a Name. That's my I'm trying to see if I can try to formulate doing that as finalizing that as a project. So we'll see.
Yeah. Richie, plugs, parting words. The floor is yours.
I sorry about my computer issues. I don't know why I didn't think of the phone earlier. That would have been handy. But hey, we got there. So ignore my message. I was like, I got to do this. But
I was gonna get back to you. I was in the middle of the show.
Yeah. But yeah, no plugs. Lonely Marks every Thursday, and every second Thursday at 8 is Wheeler Movies. That next not this coming week, the week after, we'll be talking about Parasite. And then
God, who died in Parasite?
It's not supposed to be an in memoriam show. So go please just watch your health.
Someone check on Bong Joon-ho. Someone check on him.
Oh God! Don't put that out there. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. No. So yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, do that. And then you can find me sometimes. And hey, sir, you can find me Tournament 5 Tier Rank. Why We Love Horror. Got stuff going on there. And I was on Spear from the Past a couple episodes ago, talking TNA Fun Resolution 2010 from the December one. Not the January one, because they had 2 shows that year, which is weird. So check that out there. And yeah, pretty much me.
What am I looking at?
WCW Rumble in the Rising Sun.
What does it have to do with anything, Steve? I'm so confused.
Sorry.
Is that a VS?
I was using it as a mirror to see if there was something on there. I thought there was a blemish. Never mind.
Damn it, Steve. Tato. I was going to say all
What?
nice things, like oh, my lovely always co-host, and then Steve threw me off. But Tato, you're awesome. Plugs, party words.
Yes, Lights Out. We've got Trivia. We've got Battleground. We've got the third place. We've got other shows popping off on there. It's going to be a whole entertainment network type situation now. I think I might just call it Lights Out. We'll worry about those details later. But we got lots of stuff. The singles tournament bracket should be dropping shortly, maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow, once I get it fully tinkered out.
Hey, speaking of brackets, the Wrestling with Trivia bracket might be dropped soon too. So maybe you'll see some of these familiar names. Tato's coming for that belt, y'all. For Tato, for Steve, who's trying to write something real quick. For Richie, for me, you, everything everywhere all at once. We'll love you more than you'll ever know. Hey, he knows the thing that I